Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Green Bay Packers.
That game to kick off for Las Vegas.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that is the Packers' first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
33, yellow. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Down. 10 black. Ready?
2nd down, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Cousins looking to throw right away here. Cut near the goal line. And there it is. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 29 yards. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. And it's a big gain on this play. Giving him about 19 yards and the first down too.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air with Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready? 50, green.
Love now to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so I'll give him 1 on that short completion.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
From the pistol, here's Love. A lot of contact, can't keep control of it. Ball jostled out. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
60 red.
Love throwing on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To the air, Cousins. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
2 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. On 4th down, here's Cousins. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Giving this to Genty. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing on 2nd, Cousins. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. give up the guts. It's Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to Genty. And he's going to reach the goal line. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown,
Ashton
Las
Genty
Vegas.
scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
2nd down throw for Love. Roll. Uh-oh, Love fumbled it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to go down short of the line to gain, so likely a punt now from the Packers on 4th down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Black, 95.
4th down, here's Love. Chased out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And he's going to score.